Hey there, and welcome to the Dragon Herald. This is Chapter 13, Knight of Daggers. I thank you for accepting my hospitality, you. Rest assured that my private quarters are not well known to outsiders, so we should be safe. The war weighs heavily upon our entire country, and Raudel finds itself united in apprehension. There are other Raudel nobles here, come down to assist the war effort. I would like to introduce them. Yes, of course. This is Lord Nathan Gale, Magistrate of Wallfort. He is also the acting Magistrate of Southport, after the unfortunate incident that occurred. Well met, Harold. Just Nathan is fine, please. I hope to meet you under less intense circumstances, shall we say. I'm of the same mind, but let's work together to bring peace back. There are many of the devout among my people. I feel we will be able to cooperate well. And this is Lady Devon Falkler, Magistrate of Northreach. She oversees all the lands annexed after the last war. Lady Devon is acceptable to me as well. My men and I arrived too late to help, but I saw the aftermath of the battle earlier. I suppose you're not just some figurehead then? I would prefer not to have to fight, but we help where we must. Peace will not come so easily for this land, I'm afraid. Blood has been shed, and the people call for vengeance. I believe this is a topic that the Herald wished to raise. Since Emperor Grandmore is remaining in the capital, we who have gathered here will lend ear to your plea. I would like you all to look upon this. A fine enough blade, that? No, wait. This magical energy. I've heard of this weapon before. This is the blade that the first Herald wielded, is it not? It looks just like the one in the texts. Indeed, it is. Oh, a holy weapon then. Perhaps it may surpass my own Marak, but what do you propose to do with that sword? Can it mow down armies? Indeed, it is true that the first Herald used it to end a war, but I doubt I can draw forth that sort of power from it. Still, any studied among the faithful will know of this blade, or at least the legend behind it. I should be able to convince those respected in the faith that I am truly the Herald, and that Raudel did not kill me during my visit here. Well, that would certainly take the wind out of this crusade. You propose to travel to Various, then? That was my plan initially, but I hear that there is strife among the people here as well. It is true, the people of my domain are quite conflicted. You announced yourself, you may be able to quell the unrest among them. Yes, that would certainly be of great help to us. And what would you do after then? I would depart for Various. The Cardinal is adamant that the Various maintains control. The Cardinal is adamant that Various maintains control, but she is more of a political leader than a faith leader. The kobolds, who administer education for the clerics, may be more willing to listen to reason. Loyalty to the Cardinal is one thing, but if they learn she deceived them, a wonderful plan it sounds. However, I have some concerns. Please, let me hear them. For one thing, naval travel is currently heavily restricted. As you know, our countries are divided by a stretch of sea. Thus, ships are an invaluable resource to both sides. We've disallowed any civilian seafaring, and have requested that private ships aid the effort. Another cause for unrest among the people, unfortunately. More importantly, there is no guarantee you will succeed. After the latest battle, word will surely have reached Eshima of your survival. Her people may believe you a pretender, but she knows the truth. And as we have been unable to take their beach, Thurian troops are free to comb the land to try and capture you. Your men are competent, but you cannot face an army alone. I also have been trying to work through these issues. Pray, if you have any ideas, I would like to hear them. I have a suggestion which would take care of your woes. You need simply to announce that you wish to join Raudel. I am certain that the Emperor would grant you nobility, given your actions today. With this, we could rally our country together, and grant you the aid of our military for naval travel. Lord Conwell. Ah, so that's the play then. What you say is true and that it would ease my work. However, the Herald is meant to be a symbol of the faith. It is why we travel with hired swords instead of soldiers. To avoid national associations. Yes, I know of your traditions. Still, the Herald has ever been a pawn for Various, at least for as long as the current era. Would it not make sense to oppose them now? Make it clear that they have wronged? The people, here and afar, suffer because of the varying government. It seems to me that renouncing them and joining us is ideal. Perhaps, but what comes after? As Lady Devon said, war does not end so easily. If I join Mardell instead of bringing peace, will not suffering befall the Varian people? Cardinal sins are not theirs to bear. I fear that, even if the odds are against me, I must do this as my own power, as did the Herald of old. I see. Well, such decisions are not made in a single day. My invitation for you to rest the night at my manse remains. I would implore you to think over my proposal, as it seems to me there are a few other options. I will thankfully accept your gratitude then. Well, I think we can adjourn this gathering for the time being. I had come to assess the damage done here and prepare my men, but it seems my worries were unfounded. I will return to Northreach and bring word. The capital is near my land, so I can inform the Emperor of all that has occurred. I'll stay the night, I think. I would love to talk with the Herald some more, since there is a rare moment of reprieve. I cannot thank you enough for the aid you have rendered. I would keep Lord Conwell's proposal in mind. You have already helped Rardell so much. I am sure the people here would come to accept you. I wonder what I should do. What should I do? If I were to join Rardell, I could stop Eshima, but... I suppose this decision I'll have to make on my own. Herald, assailants have arrived. I brought Salar for you. We must move at once. Another attack? Yes, it seems they're here for you by the sound of it. Someone must have leaked your whereabouts to Various. No. If Lord Conwell and the others are caught up in this. I've sent some men ahead to locate an escape path. Once we defeat the enemy commander, we can take the others and flee. Always quick on your feet, Taiga. I would that I had your experience. It is here if you need it, Herald. Yes, of course. I'll get ready. Tell the others to protect Lords Conwell and Gale. Okay, let's see what we're up against here. Our deployment limit is 12. Oh boy. I kind of already know what kind of map this is going to be, but hopefully maybe I'll be wrong. We'll see. Conwell's here. Green unit with a rapier. There's treasure. I just look up what the treasure is in FE Builder and then decide whether I'm going to go for it or not. But in any case, I should make my preps off screen and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. I've made my preps for this chapter and I'm going to go ahead and jump in. My goal is going to be to bypass the treasure, sadly. I don't really see a safe way to steal it. If there are thieves in this chapter that do steal it, maybe I could just kill them, but when I was scouting around with Filch, I noticed that there was a druid standing here with the Metasist tome, which was stealable. I can't. There's no way I can get that in this chapter, I think. I mean, maybe I could, like, you know, never say never and all that, but there's already so much to do in this chapter already that I feel like it would be a bit overwhelming, so let's jump into it. Do not think that I'll be as complacent as no, Herald. My men see without eyes, and the dark is no foe to us, but instead a tool. I can claim your life and that of the noble living here. With a fire to chase you out, victory is all but assured. And this guy comes over. Lord Conwell, we're under... Yes, I heard the commotion outside. Attend me and we will survive this night. There's more, Lord Conwell. The rogues have lit your manse to fire. It hasn't spread too far yet, but in 10 minutes or so... Fire? I didn't expect that. Still, we'll die if we try to break through ourselves. Stay put for now, and we will flee if a chance appears. Yes, my lord. Yeah, they're green units, so chances are pretty good it'll just, like, be out here surrounded by 6 enemies by the end of this, but judging by where the camera was when the boss was talking, the guy with the blindfold, I'm guessing he's somewhere around here. I guess we'll see. Anyway, my first inclination is to protect this guy. Nathan, a moderate noble of Rardell, seeks stability for his people. Bats are pretty good for a sage, low defense, but what can you do? Now everyone's going to be pent. You have thunder. He has a thunder staff, a thunder tome, a heal staff, a torch staff, and an elixir. Torch has 4 uses in this hack. That's interesting. And he's got some weapon ranks there. Pretty neat character. There's a bunch of people that can talk to him to recruit him, but Ludo was one of them, so that's why I deployed him. And who knows, maybe maybe he'll be useful at some point in the near future, but probably not. Anyway, we're gonna clear a path to Nathan first, and kind of just use both, kind of just control both sides here separately a bit. We're gonna just attack this guy with Ludo for a little bit, and use Force to finish him off. And Sword Reaver works. There you go. I don't know why I used the Sword Reaver in retrospect, because that guy's a fighter with an axe, but hey, it's okay. I just need to get through this, that's all. Gonna just kind of condense my battle line so that we can all help each other out here. Not gonna hide in the room, but the hallway is fine. On this side, we're gonna do similar things, but killing these fighters first. So, unfortunately, Rona's kind of far away from the action here, but we'll go here for now. And I'll move Rona here just to block things off. Then Hartman can help out here. Probably. Well, you do have a steel axe, so why not attack you with Chris from a distance first? I gave Chris the FEGBA so that she could help out with that. You know what? Let's just get a kill here. Thank you. That's wonderful. Now we can just kill you like so. Perfect. Hartman is a really fun unit to use. Like, at first I was kind of giving him crap for not being super great. But honestly, he's not bad, and he's kind of fun to use in certain contexts. I'm gonna use you to kill this person. And we're gonna kind of backtrack our way back to the boss. You know what? I'm gonna probably just send the lightning back. I may use that Nightblade later. And here, well, we can't kill him one hit, but maybe we don't necessarily need to. We can just... You know what? I'm gonna actually send Shozo this way, summon a Phantom, and then just throw the Phantom out here. I could attack with him. Oh, because he swung with the Nightblade. Huh. That's kind of funny, but that's okay. I'll just stand here with the Nightblade. We're gonna start pulling back towards the boss. Let these guys kill our Bone Walker first, though. Just give him a little bit of trouble. Ouch. I kind of wish I kept the bow on her now. Oh well. Oof. Hopefully she doesn't get killed. Alright, it seems like not, maybe. Yeah, I think we're good. It's an assassin in Lord Conwell's room. Okay. Well, it's really good that assassins don't have silencer in this hack, because oh boy. There sure are a lot of them on this map. Alright, Conwell's starting off strong by missing an assassin. With his lance, presumably. I think he has a lance, right? Oh, no, he has a... No, saying that he has a rapier. Yeah, oh well. And you have a spear, that's pretty neat. Maybe you should trade weapons. Anyway, we're gonna just defend this area, so let's talk to Nathan Pluto. Lord Gale? Ah, so you come to stop all this commotion, have you? Wait, you're just a mercenary, sir. Follow me and I'll lead you to a safer area. Alright then. Uh-huh. Nathan's a little bit suspicious of Ludo's past. Ludo's noble past. Let's get rid of these guys a little bit, see if we can clear a path to that sniper. Probably not. Maybe from here? Well, with a little bit of help, perhaps. Oh man, these Myrmidons, they're high avoid. Understandable, though. Steel sword, steel sword. At least Myron has defense and can handle that to some extent. Yeah, pretty well. At least they're weak. That's a good saving grace. Let's not do that just yet. Let's go for this first. Maybe swords. Oh, 52. Nice. Goodbye. And we can go for this with Nathan, maybe? No. We're gonna miss eventually. May as well be now. There we go. It all works out eventually. Alright, HP, speed, and res. Nice. I would love to promote Mute at some point, but I just don't know when we'll get a Master's Heal. Can we get you at all? Because it would be nice to get rid of one of you guys. Guess we can do that. Oh, it's going to take a hit for a little bit. And this. There we go. That should be fine for now. And on this side, definitely got to heal Rona. I gave everybody Rona rays and elixirs, pretty much everybody anyway. Just to shore things up a bit. I think what I'll do is back Rona up and shoot this person. Then stick Bird here and finish the Myrmidon off. So. And just block off the archers with a couple people. I can't quite kill, but that's fine. We'll just use the Nightblade here. There we go. We'll heal Rona up eventually, but first... Gotta get rid of more people here. We just need something accurate. Lightning would work. There we go. Very cool. Very cool indeed. HP and defense, that's fine, I guess. We'll just get you over here to heal Rona. Almost full HP. Can't complain about that. Let's stick Shozo here, though, and just get rid of this guy. There we go. Shozo is easily one of her best units, which is interesting. Hartman I'm going to keep here with the short spear just to hold things off. I don't think anyone is at risk of dying in one round, so... Or rather, one turn. Or one phase, whatever. So, everyone should be okay, and we'll just try to kill the boss as soon as possible. Hopefully the boss moves. That'll make things easier. Okay, goodbye, guy. And Fours, surprisingly, didn't take damage from that. Fours is pretty high resistance, so I'm not too surprised, but I'm always just used to Fours taking a ridiculous amount of damage from attacks, but there seems to be a lot of magic users here, which is simultaneously concerning as well as comforting, because our units seem to have higher res on average than defense, which is odd, because it's usually the other way around in Fire Emblem games. A lot of high defense units in Fire Emblem games compared to resistance. But anywho, it seems we're doing okay so far. Just need to keep it up, basically. The sniper's gonna be annoying. Oh, dang it. Gonna have to restart then. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back on turn 2. I've tried turn 2 a few times at this stage, and turn 2 is really hard because there's a lot of enemies with poison weapons. And they sure like to poison us a lot, so we're gonna just try to get through turn 2 without being killed. So, first things first, we're going to borrow this for a moment. We're just going to have a sip. And that should be acceptable for now. And then Hartman is going to do the same thing. And have a sip. And he's going to pick up his short spear too. I'm just gonna try to hold off this area for as long as possible. Although I do want to clear some enemies out if I can. Taiga got hit there, so we should probably heal him up. We can have Ozo go here first. Okay. Put Shozo here. Summon a Phantom. Or Bonewalker. I'm gonna kill this person, probably. Drops an aura, though, so... I don't know. Maybe I'll just go after someone else. I could easily do this, though, and just get rid of her. You know what? Aura only has 15 uses. Screw it. Goodbye. No, we got an aura anyway, but... yeah, whatever. It's fine. I'll just kill you. Now, Rona gets power, skill, and luck. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna hold off the bottom area, and hopefully the boss will come and we'll start killing him. HP, skill, luck, and defense for her, and a Nightblade, which we'll send back. On this side, we need to basically defend this group. Also recruit. We don't have to recruit Nathan right away, honestly. We can hold off one more turn. So, what I want to do is kill all 5 of these enemies, and we have 5 units. So that'll be hard. That will be hard, but we can start with 4s. You know what? We could still recruit Nathan. As long as we heal up 4s of Nathan. Well, let's do that. Let's have Ludo recruit Nathan. Have Nathan heal 4s. For now. Have Myron attack the sniper. Bye. Can you kill this person? 21 plus, what does Lawrence do again? 16? Okay, and you can do this, probably. There we go. She gets a level up, which consists of HP and resistance. Okay, well. Here's to hoping she dodges some attacks. Alright, so Lawrence hits back with the javelin, does some damage, and the Bonewalker pulls the boss. Neat. My blade, wreath, and shadow will cut short your struggle. It's pretty... well, a guy likes darkness, what can I say? Now everyone's gonna go after you, but that's understandable. He was the main unit lord. It was kind of vulnerable. But at least Lawrence dodged an attack, which is wonderful. This allows him to get a level up from hitting a shaman with a javelin, and he gets his HP and speed. Okay then. 4 is... probably should have traded up a hand axe, but whatever. Rona can shoot back. That's nice. That should be the only attack she takes in this turn. Unfortunately, Nathan gets doubled by the assassins, but who doesn't, am I right? And unfortunately, Hartman cannot attack at 3 range, so... I think since the boss is exposed, we're just going to gun for him. So as long as no one dies, as long as none of our units die, we're good to go. Ooh, that was scary, but it seems it worked out. Silverblade was pilfered. Whatever. The loot seems nice in this chapter, but it seems like a little bit of a fool's errand to actually get to it. And like the green units kill the guys that steal it, so I can't see if they drop it or not. But yeah, I honestly don't know why this Silverblade chest is here. But that's okay. Maybe you could, I guess, if you knew what it was and you really wanted it, you could warp Filch there, but I don't think she's making it out of that one alive. Unless you warp her and then kill the boss immediately. You have a... Okay, that's an easy one to break, I guess. And I guess the glass sword gives you 15 skill. Okay, well... what's your res? 12? Okay. Interesting, interesting. You can definitely start by shooting you. But I'm inclined to kill this archer and then kill Kyojin right away. So let's see what we can do about that. We can go for that. Dang it. Hartman! I needed you to do one thing. Hold on. Let's just throw a hatchet at you. And we'll start breaking this glass sword guy down. We'll start from here. Yeah, we can take that pretty safely. Okay, good. Then continue by using Shozo. 69, 69. I'm gonna have 54 chance to hit. Let's just go for Naglfar, it's a little bit more powerful. Okay, good. It's a kill for you, probably. No, almost. Yep. Rona will have to get a shot in and not miss. Do not miss this. Okay, good. Well, let's just get some kills here, and then we'll try to kill with you. So, let's see. I don't think Ludo's killing anyone, to be honest. Myron, maybe, can help out. Well, Myron can get a kill of his own, or I can just have Ludo get a kill. I prefer Ludo gets kills because he's level 12 and unpromoted. Mutes could also stand to kill something. Let's go for this. That's one. Iron can do that, and that does 19 plus 15. That'll be enough. If you do 20, that'd be better, then you can hit with an iron sword more accurately. I don't think it's happening. Let's just go for this. I guess we could proceed by throwing out a javelin. I don't really want to. So let's just use a steel sword here. There we go. Promoted enemy kill experience. And Ludo gets a level up. He's now level 13 and he gets HP, power, and luck. Okay, it's not that bad. Have Lawrence get some kills too. Because why not? And Fours could use a Sword Slayer here to get a kill. Bye. I think I'm gonna just heal Nathan, because I don't think killing anything is worthwhile here. Just do that. And over here, let's just make sure Yu's all healed up. And go for the kill arena here. Please hit. There we go. Now I become one with the darkness. HP and defense. Okay, well, defense was her most needed stat, so I'm good with that. We've managed to escape. So it seems. Now that I am safely out of the building, my men should be able to rout the other intruders. I should depart, I think. I believe those men were after me. My presence would put you in danger. You plan to leave now, then? Unfortunately, I'm afraid that will not be happening. Uh-oh. I'm afraid I will have to request that you remain for a while. This night attack on my manse raises many questions. How did these Varians enter so swiftly without raising any alarm? Surely they must have had help. Do you mean to implicate the Herald in this skullduggery? Your escape was largely due to her efforts, Lord Conwell. It is true. I cannot deny that she fought for our safety. However, her honor may not be shared amongst her men. I question whether the Herald's party is not compromised. I would have you all stay to uncover the truth. What do you mean to say? I hear that the prior Herald travels within your group. Did he not orchestrate the first attempts at your life? I would have him brought before me. So that's what this is about. Chozo is... I won't say that he has the purest intentions, but it would be unthinkable for him to help Various. What do you mean by that? He holds the deepest grudge of all of us against the Cardinal. You dare say that to someone who's... No, words are wasted here. Bring him before me and I will judge for myself. I am afraid, Lord Conwell, that I cannot trust your motives. As I have told Chozo, I aim to bring peace even to Varian. Even if we do not agree on all matters, he has still rendered me his aid, and so I will not turn him over to you. And you will not budge on this matter? I'm afraid not. Very well, you may be an ally of Ardell's in name, but you are no ally of mine. Be gone from these lands and do not return. Next we meet, blades will be drawn. Very well. You need not Varians to deal with Varians. Carmichael and Grandmore are fools to trust her. Okay. Lord Conwell, he couldn't get over his grudge after all. I had warned you. Now, I too had dared to hope. Regardless, all is not lost. Without his support, we will have trouble leaving Rardell. His lands stretch too far to circumvent easily. Do you have any ideas, Ludo? If you gain the aid of a noble, you could meet the Emperor. Emperor Grandmore has favored you in the past, so he may intervene directly if you ask. You can't travel back through Lord Conwell's territory, so that leaves Lady Devon. Last time I checked, I was a Rardell noble as well. Lord Nathan, why are you here? I saw what transpired between you and Lord Conwell, and I decided you may need help. Do you mean to help us treat with the Emperor, then? Certainly. From where I stand, your involvement is necessary to bring this war to an acceptable end. What of your territories? I left a capable vice-governor before visiting Lord Conwell. I am sure he will be up to the task for the foreseeable future. We'll head to the capital. Ludo, what would be the first path... Let me try that again. Ludo, what would be the fastest path there? If you go west from here and then north, you can avoid Lord Conwell's territories. We'll end up passing through Northreach on the way, but Lady Falkler doesn't bear any grudge that I know of. Can I count on you to guide our travels then? You may be the most knowledgeable. I've just always been good at geography. I'll set our course on a map for you. There should be no issues. I hear Northreach was also affected by the Mage Blight. Near the capital should be fine, but we'll have to be cautious in the countryside. Mage Blight? I'll ask Chozo more about that then. In that case, I shall go relay our marching orders. Chozo, you mentioned dealing with the Mage Blight before. Yes, Mutes was so kind as to provide herself for study. Sadly, the only cure I've uncovered was the Australis, and I've already used up all the power from that. There may be more cures hidden in the old magics, but I have not had the time nor drive to figure one. What can we expect going into Northreach, then? The disease corrupts the mind, weakening one's own will. Raw magic channels itself through the victim's flesh, which eventually degrades. A nice little hiccup the dragon's left behind, eh? Do we run the risk of becoming infected? Hardly. It takes years for the blight to set in properly. The issue is that it's hard to detect until it manifests. We'll have to move fast. It pains me to say so, but if nothing can be done as of now, we should try not to get held up by it. Once peace is restored, do you think you would go back to Mage Blight research? That was a singular coincidence. I was looking for a way to kill magic wielders and Various easily, and happened upon an antidote of sorts as a byproduct. I haven't the interest in public works that you seem to assume. ... That aside, I hear my name caused trouble with Conwell. He wrongly attributes the Cardinal's crimes to you. The way you say that sounds like you're trying to make a point at me. Are you still intent on seeing the whole country burn? I haven't met a Varian worth talking to yet, personally. All your little conscripts are from here, aren't they? Your guard dog aside, that is. We are physically in Rodell. That's hardly a reason to reject a whole country. I'll wait and see how your little peace project ends up. Doesn't seem like it's gotten much traction yet to me. It's a hard goal to work towards. You remember too, don't you? From those days when you worked for the greater good. My days of being a puppet, you mean? I look upon them fondly as I cast Luna, I do. Okay. Your actions at the summit may have been a very manipulation, but I believe you must once have had a heart that wished for peace. Even if you were raised that way, those kinder motivations need not be thrown away. Are you telling me that, or yourself? I think it should be read, are you telling me that, or yourself? In any case, I suppose I must offer some thanks for defending me. However foolhardy of an action that was. I'll go and prepare to kill in your name, to repay the favor. I wonder if I'm getting through to that man at all. Ah, Herald. Yes, Lord Nathan? I had forgotten to mention this earlier, but before I left Lord Conwell's manse, one of the soldiers there asked I give this to you. He said he was grateful for your aid in surviving the night. This looks to be his weapon. As one of Lord Conwell's personal staff, he could hardly join your quest. Still, take this as proof that your actions are spreading. I'll have to repay the faith entrusted with me. Got a spear. Okay. It's, neat. Not gonna complain, to be sure. Anywho, kind of wonder if the reward for the chapter changes based on certain conditions. Now I'm curious, but anywho, that was a neat chapter. I kind of regret not seeing if there were more events later, but it doesn't seem like I could afford to stick around for long. Yeah, that's about it, really. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.